Taylor Swift's 11th album is called The Tortured Poets Department. In Taylor's own words, The Tortured Poets Department is an anthology of new works that reflect events, opinions, and sentiments from a fleeting and fatalistic moment in time, one that was both sensational and sorrowful in equal measure. Taylor describes her new album as fatalistic, with themes of longing for someone and suffering from lost dreams. It features a mixture of real and fictional relationship scenarios. Confession, vulnerability, heartbreak, delusion, and anger are primary themes. So this album is about how emotional violence occurs and how emotional vulnerability develops in the mind. In contrast to Taylor's pop albums like 1989, The Tortured Poets Department is as downcast as its namesake and isn't danceable pop. The first half of the album is primarily composed of a muted form of synthpop, mixed with 1980s rock and power ballads. Taylor mostly sings in her lower vocal register to deliver rap-like conversational verses. Her songs include piano, guitar, and live drums, along with R&B and country music influences. The second half of the album mostly consists of chamber pop and folk pop piano ballads. In 2024, Taylor Swift reorganized the Eras Tour and integrated the Tortured Poets Department. The set pieces and performances were some of the most extravagant of the show. Taylor's performance of the critically acclaimed I Can Do It With a Broken Heart is one of the show's highlights. It's the flirty and fun closer of the segment that abruptly changes the tone of the show. It features a stunning cabaret dance troupe, with Taylor as the dancing star. In one performance, Taylor's boyfriend Travis Kelce famously stopped by for a cameo. I Can Do It With a Broken Heart is about Taylor's experiences in having to do concert tours after a breakup. Taylor masks her sadness with lyrics like, I'm so depressed. I act like it's my birthday every day. I'm so obsessed with him that he avoids me like the plague. But Taylor manages to gather her internal strength and will and says, You know you're good when you can even do it with a broken heart. This song is a pep talk for working women, encouraging them to excel at their jobs even though their relationship life is in shambles. Almost all women have experienced such a dilemma. The song The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived has also been critically acclaimed. The intense and grandiose set piece features Taylor ahead of a marching band as she expresses her disbelief, disgust, and hurt at being emotionally betrayed by her lover. We can see her express her anger, but at the same time there's a profound sadness, longing, and love embedded with that rage. The tempo increases as she marches forward. As the song comes to an end, she and her entire band collapses as casualties in the battlefield of love. Fortnight features a fictional story about a woman who struggles with anger toward her married ex-boyfriend. Her own husband cheats on her, and her ex-lover sings about running away together. In Taylor's own words, Fortnight really displays a lot of common themes that run throughout the album, including fatalism, longing, pining away, lost dreams. I think it's a very fatalistic album, in that there are lots of very dramatic lines about life and death. And I love you, it's ruining my life. These are very hyperbolic, dramatic things to say, but it's that kind of album. It's about a dramatic, artistic, tragic kind of take on love and loss. You ended up not with the person you loved, and now you just have to live with that every day, wondering what would have been, maybe seeing them out. And that's a pretty tragic concept, really. So I was just writing from that perspective. Down Bad is about falling hopelessly in love. The metaphor in Down Bad is that I was comparing sort of the idea of being love bombed, where someone rocks your world and dazzles you, and then just kind of abandons you. This girl is abducted by aliens, but she wanted to stay with them. And then when they drop her back off in her hometown, she's like, wait, no, where are you going? I liked it there. It was weird, but it was cool. Come back. And so the girl and the character in the song felt like, I've just been exposed to a whole different galaxy and universe and didn't know it was possible. How could you put me back where I was before? Taylor calls her intense passion cosmic love and feels like she could give up everything for it. She wants to relive her passion over and over again, and is disappointed that it's just a fleeting sensation. It's gone now. Who's Afraid of Little Old Me is about Taylor's perception of her public image and a response to people who don't like her. She says that the world has a sense of ownership over public figures like her, leading them to be easily judged for everything that they do. It causes her pain, and this song is Taylor's release of that pain. She imagines herself as a witch that flies around unleashing her anger. So I leap from the gallows, and I levitate down your street. Crash the party like a record scratch as I scream, "Who's afraid of little old me? You should be. You should be." In the next verse, Taylor recounts on how being ultra famous from a young age was like being raised in an insane asylum. She sings, "I was tame, I was gentle, until the circus life made me mean." She talks about how the outside world shaped her. She sings, "You taught me, you caged me, and then you call me crazy?" The song "But Daddy, I Love Him" can be interpreted as either being about Taylor herself or a fictional story that takes place in small town white America. In the Eras tour, Taylor performs the song inside of a Christian chapel. In her story, a woman is trapped in a small town, hopelessly in love, and suffers because the religious townfolk are disappointed with the qualities of the man she loves. She points out that she rejects their fake and superficially pious concern. She doesn't believe that other people have her best interests in mind. Her man is crazy, but he is the man she loves. She loves him unconditionally and with no apology. Thanks so much for watching. Please help out this channel by liking, subscribing, and ringing the notification bell. And check out the playlist. Comment below on what you think about Taylor and her music.